Well, the wheels well and truly coming off of this Labour government already. And I wrote about that today over at Heather News, my Substack. Please see the link down below. Go and read that article, completely free to read. Subscribe to my Substack so you receive all of my articles direct into your inbox. Now, we have seen already this week a big Reform victory in North Tyneside that shows you the extent now to which Labour is in big trouble. And there have been further by-elections scattered across the country this week. Really interesting, that show you how volatile things are right now. And please do, as ever, spread the word by hitting the like button and sharing this video. It really does make a difference. So let's start off in Suffolk, where you can see here a Reform gain from the Conservatives. The Conservative vote there pretty much halving, and Reform going from nowhere to actually winning that seat there in Suffolk. Again from the Conservatives. We head over to Wales. Lots of speculation that Reform could win the Welsh Parliament elections next year, and you can see why. Very close there, just 0.4% in it there. The Lib Dems holding that, but very narrowly, with Reform putting a strong challenge in there. In Gedling, we see an independent gain from the Conservatives this time. Huge landslide result for the independent there, but Reform in second, and again, massive drops in support for Labour and the Conservatives there. Now, Reform did have two defences from seats that were won, and the councillors then shortly after had to leave their role and resign, which is never ideal in terms of defending council seats. We start off in Durham, where you can see the Liberal Democrats actually gained that seat from Reform. Just look how close that was there between Reform, Labour and the Lib Dems. And then you had, quite incredibly, a Conservative leader, Kemi Badenoch. I mean, this is pretty rare to see a party leader campaigning in a local council by-election. But Kemi Badenoch there in Newark, in Robert Jenrick's constituency. And you see there Zia Youssef making clear this particular Reform councillor had a serious health issue, hence them having to leave the role. And you see how close this was as well. The Conservatives actually gaining this from Reform, but on an absolute knife edge there. You see 0.4% in it again. And then finally, in Bath and North East Somerset, Liberal Democrat hold there, but you see the decline in Lib Dem support there. Reform second, the Conservatives third, and Labour below 5% there. So yeah, very volatile, but you can see generally in the national polls, what you've seen with Reform leading in the polls is being backed up by some pretty big percentages across the country. Please do let me know your thoughts on all that though in the comments below. I will of course keep bringing you all the latest on this and much more. So please do whack this video a quick thumbs up, and of course as ever, cheers for watching.